World Liberty Fi updates. There's been a lot that has happened in the last 24 hours regarding this token that the Trump family and a lot of the government and Wells are all involved with. I updated you yesterday. It was around 26 cents, I think, at the time of my long form video. It's currently at 23 cents. I gave a lot of predictions then. I'm going to give a lot now. I did a trade on it last night, but there's a lot of updates for you to know in this video, all the way from important just to interesting. So I'm not going to spend too much time on just looking at the price. I will talk about that later, but you can see this chart below, which obviously is a small time frame. I was just kind of showing you where the price is at, which is 23 cents. So let's dive into these updates. Eric Trump, just a couple hours ago at the time, actually not even an hour ago at the time of recording this video, basically said that this was a success. He pointed out what I pointed out to you guys that didn't know yesterday was the first round sold for 0.015 just 10.5 months ago. So that was the pre-seed, the ones we talked about. You needed to be an accredited investor, you needed KYC, meaning you needed to give your information over, you needed to prove a $200,000 a year income for you, $300,000 if you have a spouse, and you had to have at least $1 million in your bank account or worth of assets, not including your house. But anyways, so that's the people that got in for around 0.015. So he's basically saying the trading range from 20 cents to 28 cents, which is pretty true. Almost a 20x, you know, for the people that got in early. I made a short talking about that specifically. The most traded crypto asset yesterday, I don't doubt that one bit. So not great for all. I'll show you that in a few minutes. And value by market cap. This is just the beginning, I believe, in the fundamentals. So one of the crazy things about this is talking about the most traded token. Some people traded it and didn't do so hot. Andrew Tate took out a huge $190,000 position, and he lost $68,000 of that on leverage, which is crazy. Now, in the meantime, your boy on Twitter, if you're not following me there, I would recommend it. I just opened a 5x leverage position on World Liberty Fi, managed to catch a bid, I meant to say bid under 0.21, stop loss at 0.19, basically going to go enjoy the Labor Day. I came back and you can see this bid that was just under 0.21, it was actually 0.209, and the current price was 0.24. I actually sold this for an 83% profit, and that was a long, I caught it at 0.2, I sold it at 0.24, basically just some basic TA, and yes, there was luck involved. But I know you're here for the juicy details, not just the trading advice or or just like showing my trades. So let's get into the juicy details. I did make one mistake yesterday when talking about the video, and this is basically what I wanted to talk about. So this according to CoinMarketCap's data, it says that this token is a $26 billion market cap. That's not necessarily true. It's kind of the way that they wrote the contract or lack of writing the contract. In reality, it's more of like a $5 billion market cap because a lot of these tokens aren't really in circulation. Matter of fact, 19 billion of them are not in circulation, but because of the smart contract, the way that it reads it, it's basically counting them as in circulation. So this would make a really big difference between 5 billion and 26 billion. Again, this is when market cap can't always just be the one indicator of a token's value, because if you're looking at that and you're looking at other tokens, you're like, well, dang, this is way overpriced compared to other things. But if it's at 5 billion and you're comparing that value to something like Pumpfund, a launchpad, a meme coin launchpad that launched at 4 billion, then maybe things start getting a little bit more bullish and making a little bit more sense. So just wanted to explain that real quick. Another massive update that they did just yesterday was they decided that they were going to do, they're going to vote because it's a governance token. In governance tokens, you take votes, and basically the holders of the token that are involved with the protocol vote for things to go buy. And so the proposal was to use 100% of World Liberty Fi's treasury liquidity fees for buyback and burn. This is a pretty standard thing that we see, but with a token like this, it's really good to see. And I'll just go ahead and read again, shout out to Quentin or 048.eth. World Liberty Financial proposes using 100% protocol-owned liquidity fees for WLFI, buyback, and permanently burning it to reduce circulating token supply. Fees from World Liberty Fi-owned liquidity used to buy World Liberty Fi sent to burn address. Supply shrinks, long-term holders get stronger, more usage, more fees, more tokens burned. So this is definitely bullish for the token price action. Between this and the market cap misreads by CoinMarketCap's data, I think that this token does have room to grow. Now, with that being said, I gave strong opinions on it yesterday. just because it breaks out of this like death, like this 20 to 25 cent range, absolutely can break 30 cents, could even 2x from here. With that being said, there's not really a proven track record on these tokens. It's hard to compare to something like the Trump token or Lania or something like that, because those were meme coins and this is not a meme coin. And that's what Eric Trump has been pointing out. But this is also something brand new, and there's too many factors, and the history is not great with government launching tokens. They do have USD1, which is a stable coin that backs this. It looks like they're really all in on this. I'm not going to be surprised in Trump's presidency if this does continue to go up during the price discovery phase. But I also will not be surprised if once it finds a local top, or once it finds a top, this is a slow bleed to there. Nobody knows what the bottom of this could be. This could be an abandoned project. I'm not saying it will be. This could be something that, I don't know, maybe it goes great and then the government office changes, and they're obviously the Trump family, if there's other people in office, won't have as strong as a say on any of this. There's just so many different directions this can go. I think they're married to it. As I pointed out several times, it's in their bios, it's on their Twitter profiles, they've been tweeting about it. I mean, they really deeply care about this token. So I think as long as they care and as long as they're involved with the office, I would love to see what happens with this token. We also saw the initial sell-off yesterday, so I think that it's holding pretty strong, all things considered, right now. I hope that you enjoy these updates. If you do, and you want more updates on the WLFI token, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know if you watch this. I appreciate you guys. Give me a subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, do all those things. They mean a lot to me. They help out a lot with the channel, and I'll see you guys next video.